Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show, which will decipher the race meet for tomorrow, January 30th. Before I get to the races, the Open Gate Show extends condolences to veteran jockeys Alvin DeFacer and Ian Harris, families and friends, both recently passed. Life is such where we all will die. It's when and how. We have time to make our soul eligible for what Jesus Christ came and promised. Tricky race meet today, Saturday, January 29th, that has passed. And, that only means you will have to look deeper if you want to be successful. Tomorrow's race card, 10 races, post time 12 noon. First race goes 12 furlongs or 600 meters, 16 declared. For 5 is an optional claim 150, 180,000 with native and 6 years up, who's never won 2 races. And 2 Treasure Train should be better suited to this distance, seeing she recently won on the 15th of November over that very trip when taking up the running in the stretch and held on to be 3/4 lengths in front of Stonroy and Reasons, who she faces once again. Number 3, Twilight Storm, his last 2 odds say he ain't well. But all his races before those, he did enough to merit some consideration here, at least, to get into the exotics. Number 4, Explosive Charge, back with who he can compete, and must not be taken lightly for a minor placing. Number 5, Reasons has sporadic good displays and can activate that again to get into the exotics. Number 7, Smooth Criminal, could get into the exotics also, and has been running okay and seems to be getting his act together. I'm expecting this one to be part of the low exotics at fair odds. Number 8, Stacey's Lady, likely to hang around for a low exotic slot. Like so much horses for the low exotics. Well, all those people put more than 8 horses in the low exotics. Number 9, Synchronize, won all 3 career victories with the tongue tie on. It's off for this tomorrow, but even so, I'm expecting a very good display for this with this horse tomorrow. Lightly weighted and back down to the condition where she can be more competitive. Number 11, Powerful Red Hair with his few nemesis, where he ran very good against in the past. Number 12, The Next Big Thing, Bellett's Fortune 100, who beat most of the top ones here. She had the hood on for the first time, and it remains for tomorrow. Good chance to win the Next Big Thing. Number 15, Nasdaq Princess, Tenor Mirror, who was claimed by the reigning champion trainer Anthony Bobby Nunes on the 23rd of December, when this horse ran 12 lengths, going 6.5 furlongs behind Miss Linda Ray, Jamal James, and Kingswood, far better horses than what she'll be competing with tomorrow. Comes back down to 180,000. The last time this horse ran at 180,000, she won very, very easily, beating Twilight Storm and Synchronize. Had been looking the part on the size track. Nasdaq Princess. Number 12, Next Big Thing to upset number 15, Nasdaq Princess. Number 2, Treasure Train. Number 9, Synchronize. Number 7, Smooth Criminal. Second race has 8 declared. It's for native at 5s and up, who've never won 2 races. They go a mile or 1,600 meters. Number 2, Toughness, must be given a chance in the top 3 slot. Number 3, Mighty Chelsea, very unpredictable. Number 4, Mr. A, has to be considered for at least a placing on the board. Number 5, Oh My Goodness, gets first-time Lasix after 10 career starts without. Came off a hiatus and did well on the 25th of October, looking dangerously to get to the front at the furlong point and flattened a bit to be second, 2 lengths behind Rashid. Rashid went up in class after that race and won, so that speaks volume for Oh My Goodness here. Number 8, Corando, could have set the upper card. Number 5, Oh My Goodness. Number 2, Toughness. Number 8, Corandero rather. Number 4, Mr. A. Third race, 4 children up. It's an optional claiming event. 200 to 250,000 with native bred 6-year-olds and up who have never won 3 races, as well as native bred 5-year-olds who remains a maiden. 12 declared the minimum curve trip of 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. Number 4, Adwa. There's speed, could have her holding for a low exotic placing. Number 6, Mama Sharon Darling may come a chasing this time and be more competitive. I'm expecting this horse to run a very, very good race, especially with Danielson on. He was on this horse the last time she ran on the 8th of January, finished second by 7 1/4 lengths to Vampire Rejection. Number 7, Highly Blessed, had speed and coming another notch down in the claiming of a layoff seems a risky proposition, but I'm sure this horse will be considered by some. Number 8, Prince Samo, not to be ignored. Number 10, Balazo, seeking a hat-trick of wins. Can achieve same, especially at this handicap. Number 12, Wojtek, has speed to lead here, but from this outside draw, has to be given a few meters to relax with 57 kilos and hope for the best. Can he? Well, if so, he will win. I have to select number 12, Wojtek. Number 6, Mama Sharon Darling, dangerous horse. In second, number 8, Prince Samo. Number 10, Balazo. Number 4, Adwa. Fourth race, native bred Cheers. It's a maiden special weight race. 12 declared, 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. Number 2, Rampancha gets to run on the curve this time around after 2 curve starts and stretching out. Facing tougher than last, but will be up the hill to win this. I must mention though, Richard is on horses. Cheers are doing very well. They've been in training for quite some time and have been steadily prepared. So don't ignore when you're sorting out your exotics. Number 3, King Rick, a debutant, born on the 19th of March, a big quote by Green Point Crusader, by Little Jenny, by Curling. Wade Morris owns Alfred Brown Trains. Dr. and Mrs. Cornelius Link bred this one. The groom, a Pascal tenant. King Rick will get his first start with Lasix and the figure 8. Well, this horse was born in utero and not showing much of exercise to merit a winning chance. Shane Ellis is up. That's very interesting. Number 4, Prince Sanjay, finished third in both career starts and gets the cheap pieces for this race. Should improve. Let's see. Number 5, El Cid, another debutant. This horse was born the 21st of April at Chester Court by Soul Warrior out of WAP by Victor Gallop. Stefan Nairn Singh, Arponai, and Don Webby owns Anthony Nunes Trains. Evergate Farm Limited bred Howard Anglin, the groom, Robert Aladdin rides. First of 4 inches here for the champion trainer Anthony Nunes. Will get Lasix, may gain a low exotic placing. Looks to be a useful horse, but I think he will need this race. Number 6, No More Deals, small filly with good heart. She could keep improving. If so, she has a say for a top 3 slot. Number 7, Sunset Silhouette, half sister to Shisa Manita, looking a bit improved. At present, it's Paperlight, and surely can win now. Number 10, Assurity, another debutant. This was born on the 9th of March, just at co by Perfect Curling out of Shirley by Alk. Micros owns Antonio Nunes trains Michael Bernard Brett. The receipt Da Costa. He is the groom. Assurity will get LASIK figured in tongue tie, but will need time. Number 7, Sunset Silhouette from number 4, Prince Sanjay. Number 2, Rum Puncher. Number 6, Normal Deals. Number 5, El Cid. 5th race, 4 native bred foils and up who have never won 3 races, and imported foils and up who have never won 2. 10 declared, 6 furlongs out traveled and meters. Number 1, Corella, not easy to train, but won 2 races in 6 career starts, so he has to be respected. Surely, she's a bit underrated. Number 2, Magical Mode, very light this time after surprisingly showed 8 to 5 on the total last. That was the 1st of January, going 5 firms round with Robert Aldine. Up with the leaders and faded to be 5th, 8.5 lengths to Willing Charge, King's Magician, who is here again, as well as Moonovo, who is also here. Comes in a little bit lighter now, and didn't work too bad last Sunday. 5 furlongs in 103 and 4/5 very easily. Magical Mode could be part of your low exotics. Number 4, Mom, looking in an improved sort and has a fair chance of fighting this one out for the win. Number 5, King's Magician, ran against some good horses, and his last 2 starts faced plenty, especially how he's waiting for this race, 50 kilos. Saw Richard Henry jogging this morning. Man, I don't know these apprentices. Anyway, I won't get into that. Number 6, Sweet Majesty, but consistency could get her on the board once again. Number 9, Chancellor's Law, capable, but is lightly trained, and I am suspecting this horse. Number 10, Press Conference, working well, drawn on the outside, won't have it all that easy, but good figure. Number 4, Moon. Number 5, King's Magician. Number 1, Corella. Number 10, Press Conference. Number 6, Sweet Majesty. Race 6, native bred foils and up, who've never won 2 races, as well as imported foils and up who are still in maiden. 14 declared, 5 from straight or 1,000 meters straight. Number 2, Tequila Blue, will be closing for a share. Well, maybe. From the bar, I was about to say from the bar of informed trainer Gary Sobrati, but well, it's seemingly not. Number 4, Paraiso gets Anthony Thomas and ran a cracker the last time on the 27th of December, going 6.5 furlongs at 38 to 1 for the second, 2.5 lengths to Generational. Paraiso should have a good chance of getting into the top 4 or 5. Number 7, Whisper Magic. This horse loves it straight. Number 9, Ring Charmer, has a chance for a top 4 slot. Number 10, Great Brit, a possibility to have a chance in the lower exotics. Number 13, Justin Blessing, well drawn on high speed, and could be the favorite, going a kilo overweight for Dane Nelson. And I'm expecting a very good run from this horse. Number 14, Battle Blush, should figure somewhere. Number 13, Justin Blessing. Number 14, Battle Blush. Number 7, Whispering Magic. Number 9, Ring Charmer, could be charming for connections here. Number 10, Great Brit. Race 7, 7 declared. 6.5 furlongs, 1,300 meters for 3 and up. It's a claiming race, 600 to 750,000. I can't understand the promoters keep on changing the claiming categories. I mean, I don't know if it makes any sense. And well, if their race meets, so they do as they please. Number 1, Azaria has catching up to do on number 5, Mirabilis. Number 2, Royal Vibes. First of 3 here for Trainer and Derby. One last week going 2 turns at the 550,000 tag, won easily, like 3 lengths, going a shorter distance now and up in tag, in the claiming tag runs. I don't fancy this horse to win, but fit and good close for sure. Number 5, Mirabilis should win. Run Derby's horse. Chances are Derby could maybe run 1, 2, 3 here. Number 6, Secret Traveler, looking up since that last race on the 26th of December. Number 5, Mirabilis. Number 6, Secret Traveler. Number 1, Azara. Number 2, Royal Vibes. 8th race, 8 declared. They go 5 furlongs round, 1,000 meters on. For the class, native bred 5 years and up, who have never won 3 races in their career. Number 2, Ration. First of 2 here for trainer Anthony Sobrati. And this horse is seeking a hat-trick of wins, but he's up in class. Got plenty of speed to chase at here, so don't underestimate this horse. Number 6, Lord of Agilon, working okay, has to be on top of his game to be a factor to win, especially at this trip. Number 7, John P. Could be the speediest horse here, but has to hold his gallop. Not much in this race. Very interesting race. Number 8, Stepping Fate, ran well on last. I've had to figure it on for the last 6 starts. It's off now. Robert Hallen gets the call. Stepping Fate is fit and is the second horse here for trainer Anthony Sabrat. I'm taking number 8, Stepping Fate. From number 7, John P. Number 2, Ration. Number 6, Lord of Agilon. The penultimate race, race 9. 9 declared. Very interesting. The races are matching the declared horses. This race goes 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs. It's for children up. It's an optional claiming race, 450 to 550, as well as 6-year-olds and up who've never won 4 races. Number 1, Lala Diva, has been consistent since August and should be a factor once again. Number 2, Bruce Wayne, last 2 says he can handle these. Number 3, Broken Light, can win again, as this horse is a good horse. And his class alone showed at 12 to 1 on the 15th of January, going 5 furlongs round. And he won. Didn't look too comfortable. Returning though. But still has a chance. Number 4, Baltusserol will get attention, surely not mine. Number 8, well, no, not number 8, number 9, yet again, been showing poor form in his last 4 starts. Gets Omar Walker and could pop up and run fair. Number 3, Broken Light. Number 2, Bruce Wayne. Number 1, Lala Diva. Top 3 horses in this. Lala Diva, dangerous, with informal jockey Tevin Foster. Number 4, Baltusserol for the lower order. Final race, named in honor of George Osang. In my opinion, one of the greatest, if not the greatest jockey to have ridden at Caymanas Park, Jamaican jockey. He went to Canada and did a lot, winning the champion jockey there and competed against some good ones. Emilio Roikis also, I should mention, did well. Few Jamaican top jockeys goes overseas at the big track and does well, and Emilio Rodriguez and George Osang are 2. The Open Gate Show at this time hails both gentlemen. Incidentally, from you going horseback, you're a rider. From you riding a race, you're a jockey. You can be a good jockey or a poor jockey. But when you're a reinsman, in the likes of George Osang, Emilio Rodriguez, Winston Griffiths, and the likes, Shane Ellis could be added to that, seeing that he's riding now, then you're above the rest. Anyway, this race, 10th race, 10 declared, very interesting format. They go 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs for choosing up. It's an overnight allowance race. One Peking Cruise was a winner New Year's Day, going this very trip, beating Crafty and ready by 2.5 lengths on Rowan Kabir, as it all to do in this race. Number 3, Chase the Great, is still in good condition. May need this race, has back class. I think this horse is going to run a good race, But he's facing some younger ones who will be trying fire. It's no secret, though. Number 4, Kwandon, very consistent at varied distances. Should fill the exotic slot. Well, at least the exacta slot in this race. Number 7, Don Robin, ran well in his seasonal debut on the 8th of January at 78-1, going 6.5 furlongs, was with the leaders and stayed on there to be 4.5 lengths forward to 8-1 El Profesor, and got a girl who is also in this race. Don Robin surely should be considered for at least the top 4. Number 8, Secret Identity, owned and bred by Ewan Elliott, a gentleman from Junction, St. Elizabeth, a humanitarian, a good man, and the Open Gate Show is happy that one of the horses that he bred, well, he owns this one also, is doing very well. Secret Identity, going play filly, who has a decent chance to add another win to make it 5 from 15 career starts. Number 9, Got a Girl, have a chance to get into the top 3. I'm selecting number 8, Secret Identity, from number 4, One Don. Number 9, Got a Girl. Number 7, Don Robin. Number 3, Chase the Great. Good luck. Join me next week when I try to decipher the race card for you. Rain is, well, sporadic rain is here. And I'm understanding that next week, starting Thursday, we'll be having, we should be having very, very cold front. The weather can change anytime, within an hour. So, just saying that. Anyway, take care and